Minister Biswajit assures to provide 100% funds to beneficiaries of MGNREGS, funds to reach beneficiaries directly. Congress appeals the government to prepare itself to pass ILP bill in the upcoming monsoon session, says the party is open to discussions. Sit-ins continue unabated against gang rape on 14 April. Chairauba, women organizations appeal the authority not to spare the culprits in the name of criminal. And public hearing held for affected people by the expansion of Rail Freight Oil Depot. Malong governor shows transparency in compensation. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Prime Time English News and I'm Premi Thangjam, bringing you the top stories. Minister of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj, Thongam Biswajit, has assured for providing 100% of the funds to beneficiaries of MGNREGS. He made a statement at National Panchayat Day observation at Panchayat Bhavan, Porumpa today. The minister stated that the funds reached the beneficiaries from the centre through many channels in the past and now it will be reached the beneficiaries directly. He said the inconveniences faced by the people in issuance of birth certificates will also be dealt with by launching e-certificate. The Prime Minister has launched certain schemes for the development of the villages and the schemes will be a success if supported by the local bodies. Gram Udhe Se Bharat Udhe Abhiyan awards were also presented to Pradhans of Kaino, Kiamgai and Kanglatombi for their performances. Parliamentary Secretaries of Manipur, Legislative Assembly, Adhyaksha of Zilla Parishads, Pradhans and members of Gram Panchayats and several people were present on the occasion. Floral tributes were also paid to the portraits of Mahatma Gandhi and B.R. Mehta.
Bharat ke Prime Minister ne ngasi tuan bi scheme kana ba mayam launch tawre more than 126 apagi kana singchi launch to da yaure si manung da IT ge something amadi yam thajaba scheme ngatani karam pradhan natra karam jila parishad na sigum bagi high project singchi lekai amada masi puthare har ka da reach out tawne ba kari kari boda bi rake se ai han pangi mo paisa ada pairaga lei tawda ko ai state da thaba inchinu ai surak taba UC tharak taba atop not only fal iski de natana state ki level da pura thaga da point mina atop district sing na karak ko matam da su masi project se khal kare eba.
Gram Panchayat Turban Khetri Laikai organized a special Gram Sabha at Iputho Wangpurel Khana Chauba Sanglen, a camp part on the occasion. Pradhan of Turban Khetri Laikai GP Longtam Sunil, former Pradhan NK Indrajit, Secretary of Iputho Wangpurel Khana Chauba Thogalup, Nandaibam Jugindro and many people of the area attended the event. A painting competition for children was also held on the occasion.
Pangthok chariba asi ngasi tasengna akhoi panchayat de numit asida angang singgi laiyepi ki chamdanaba asi ju ngasi thormasi tadmu yaujai loina na panchayat asi gi chakot thorangi lakadoba highway del oiro adegi lambi thongi oiro amagi punamakchu sigumba khana nainabagi thormasi saru yahambinaba praja myam da chokoina angan jagrabni aduna ngasi lengbi reba myam sina khana lenaraga chakot thorang asi henabum phana ba khanaraga
Patsoi Gram Panchayat also conducted a special Gram Sabha under Gram Udhe Se Bharat Udhe Abhiyan at Patsoi Patu Mayai Laikai Panchayat Ghar in connection to National Panchayat Day. Pradhan, member and people of the area attended the event. As a part of the event, member of Patsoi Ward number 6, W. Sunita was honored with a cash of Rs 5,000 Panchayat Patsoi. Spokesperson of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee, Kumukcham Joykishan, has appealed the government to prepare itself to pass the bill in the upcoming monsoon session of the Manipur Legislative Assembly to save the indigenous people of the state. Speaking to media persons at Congress Bhavan, Joykishan urged the government to have discussions with the opposition MLAs and stakeholders regarding the matter without having to wait for the public to agitate. He said it is the desire of the people to see the ILP bill passed and asked the government to not consider it as just a proposal by the opposition. Joy Kishan also stated that it is necessary to have an ordinance first before implementing it as a bill.
JCILPS Kangbuna Karigumba Piba Mamada Karigumana Taichata Piba Madagi Makoina Tumina Laitoki Haduna Aquina Tumina Laitoko Shumloy. Lady by MLA Humbu Kudimak Prazagi Mutni Prazagi Mute Epsidina Prazagi Apambato Bumtui. Eo Horok Dragadi Irang to Dragadi Aquina Prazagi Apambato Tauro Haragadi Aquina MLA Oibagi House the Pambagi Artillery. Aduna Paliba Shashan Paiba Kangbuna Aqui Opposition Congress Pu. Atu matamda invite to Viraga Hana like river bill Humadu President Ascent Pirak Tabadu Karino Kaidu Shamdok Minaraga Manipur Prazamayam Visu comment Lauraga bill prepared Tauraga Tamlaga Lak Liba Munchun Susana Sida passed on Nava Torang Tobana Asumba Kongtang Ogan Haiduna Ladiba government ruling party that coin appeal Tozeri.
MLAs joining BJP without resigning from the party. Spokesperson Joy Kishan said it was undemocratic and that the Congress party will approach the High Court or Supreme Court regarding the matter. He also said the Advocate General of Manipur High Court should not be appointed from outside.
Government Nasina Manipur Masamabu Advocate General Gipam Tuna Tindopana Asumba Kongtang Ogani Congress Party Dagi Mirep Oiraga Bot Karkhraga Atopa Party the Yauraga disqualify Hojipova step Lokatana Tamba Hibasidi Lady Balenga Asina Constitution to Gairi Hibase Mase Mayek Sengle Masida Atubu Matamda Tabak Local Tragadi Equi High Court Sakani Supreme Court Sakani Constitution Gi Wang Tabak to Wamata Lemna Taroi Dabani Hibase Lady Ba Shashan Pairiba Atoka Miangi Jimbo and the Tol Ibis Putimuna Kamina Badrakali.
Sit-ins are continuing unabated against a gang rape on 14 April, Chairapade. A sit-in was also organized by women organizations from both the hills and the valley. Kuki Women Union Manipur, All Manipur Muslim Women Development Organization, Kwairamban Kaithil, Lambi Matai Potpambi Lup and others organized the sit-in at Kuki in Babupara today. They demanded an eligible officer to be appointed as an IO for the recent rape cases. Speakers at the sit-in demanded stern actions against the rapists of 14 April Cherauba. They appealed the authority to not let go of the culprits in the name of juvenile. A core committee was also formed at the Met which will take up active roles. The committee also plans to organize a massive public rally soon.
Today we have come to a conclusion that the victims should be given justice. Plus, irrespective of their caste, creed and religion, we all together agreed that we'll go for rally to give justice to the victims. Actually, I would like to say all these things happen in our state number one, according to my opinion, due to corruption. I appeal to the government or to the concerned authority to take initiative part in this and give justice to women as a whole.
Members of the Youth Forum for Protection of Human Rights, Social and Youth Progressive Organization, Social Youth Development Kakching Kunau, Human Rights Forum Manipur and Kangabuk Development and Students Union also organized a sit-in at the community hall of Kaishampat, Laimacham, Laikai today. Various placards were displayed at the sit-in. State Social Impact Assessment Unit and Directorate of Environment, Government of Manipur organized a public hearing for people to be affected by the expansion of rail freight oil depot Malom at Ningthau Community Hall, Malom today. It was conducted since 9 acres of land need to be acquired at Malom Tulihal and Malom Tuliyaima. The locals voiced their opinions to the expert panel. Speaking on the occasion, Deputy Director of Directorate of Environment and in charge of Social Impact, Assessment Unit, Dr. T. Brajakumar said, Land Acquisition, Rehabilitation and Resettlement Act 2013 gives a special right to those affected by developmental programs of the government, and that the hearing was conducted to get opinions of the affected landowners. He said there will be transparency in providing compensation. Brajakumar said the opinions will be discussed with the concerned departments. The land that will be affected includes 7.6-acre land at Malom Tulihal and 1.4 acres at Malom Tuliaima.
Laiba local gi issues si compulsory le rangwani land gi proper land gi kano sidi issues sidi yamna sensitive issue ni na aigi lam aigi mingda palamba atopna lawi khiba dagi han wing palamba aigi on toba adum issue mayam le du yaragadi local body haidi akhoi laiba local gi institution sing se club laibiri ba mane pai laibiri ba mayam sing mateng pangbiraga akhoi gi lam sigi local body akhoi pradhan gram panchayat ki level ni khangde natragana municipality ki level ni khangde si soro to biraga losen biraga internal issues losen biraga achumba valid oiraba akhoi gi niyom ni yaraba pata paiba mi durang recommend to biraga phungam thok samoi phungam tho I habdo to hanbiu habi recommendation akhoi yausari.
Joint Committee on Inner Line Permit System, JCLPS, has condemned the appointment of a non-Manipurian advisor to the Chief Minister. In a press release, JCLPS also said they support AMBA in their protest against appointment of an Advocate General from outside the state. The scientific name of historic Kombire flower will now be Iris levigata, which the scientific name of botanical name of the traditional Manipur Kombire has been identified and authenticated by the Royal Botanic Garden Kew in London. Addressing media persons at CSIR, Northeast Institute of Science and Technology, Lumphilpad, Principal Scientist Dr. H. Birkumar expressed apprehensions that Kombire, which used to be available in abundance in the state, will now be extinct. He further said, due to lack of research, there has not been a scientific name given to Kombire that has grown in Manipur since ages and associated with songs like Yaralpat Ki Kombire in 1961. Renowned Indian botanist D.B. Deb had identified Kombire as Iris Baker wall. However, upon research, it turned out to be invalid. Dr. H. Birkumar said the original Kombire is 2.5 to 3 foot tall and has pointed leaves, and that the ones grown in the farms is Iris Singunia and not the original Kombire.
Haribu Kombire si kari magi botanical name natraga scientific name si kari Kombire ino koina thijanjama matamda literature survey ki matungina Manipur ki haribu Kombire si koi report kharada koi botanical survey na phongba DB naga report tawbagi matungina moina hojik Manipur ki koi puari ga sagonari ba koi Kombire si Iris bakery na tholamba hitare adugi makha tarba koina masi tasengna sum world ki Iris ki leiba society mayam ga communicate tawmatamda koi Iris bakery hariba pambi si maji koi exist of the valid with the Adumba mumming wearing by that. Matamda Iris bakery gana Karana site toneriba or Biasanega Kara report of Birimba Mayam Singsi when Iris bakery has later when Namasia is in Zamatamda Iris levigata, Hydana, Hydibis species where me.
Veterinary Department organized a first state-level training for master trainers and supervisors who will take part in the 20th livestock census at Lamyan Bashanglan Palace compound today. Among others, the training was also attended by the Principal Secretary of Veterinary and Animal Husbandry, El Lakir, top officials of the department, and nodal officers for the census. A technical session was also held where experts spoke about counting livestock and other details. Sky Group of Hospitals, along with the Manipur Heart Foundation and Bismillah Unity Trust, organized a one-day free heart camp at Sky Hospital, Porumpa today. Free ECG and blood sugar tests were offered to the patients on the occasion. 25% discount was offered on echo scanning tests. Free medicines were also offered. Speaking on the occasion, Senior Heart Surgeon Dr. K.S.H. Kala said the number of heart patients are on the rise in the state, ranging from a newborn to the old. A heart patient dies every 33 seconds in India. Dr. Kala said one needs to look at the diet and avoid smoking in order to have a healthy heart. A total of 103 patients took part in the camp. It's time for a small commercial break. Lots more coming up right after this break. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the break, and you're watching Prime Time English News. Northeast India Development Party NEIDP candidate in Patsoi Assembly constituency, Sapam Kunjakeshwar, said they have also approached the High Court of Manipur. It is suspected that there were irregularities and malpractice during the vote counting. He said it is believed the truth will be known soon. Speaking at the press meet at NEIDP's office at Dera, Kunjakeshwar said a memorandum was submitted to Chief Election Officer that R.O. Daulat Khan and bench clerk Naurim Joy of Patsoi and Konthojam Assembly constituency practiced misconduct on the day of vote counting. Meanwhile, as there has not been any response from the Chief Election Officer, Kunjakeshwar has approached the High Court of Manipur demanding for repoll or recounting of the votes. He said the misconducts of the RO and bench clerk is very unfortunate, and NEIDP believes that court will take befitting actions against them.
Manipur Praja Punamuk to hygienic is last day court Kiwase, Machine Arubita Lako, Koi Shaida, the Deputy Commissioner in Far West, Chief Executive Electoral Officer, the Koi High Biaba, Oviaba Taurep, Suma Posidi, Corner Party Pigadam, Sinachina, which was a court of case admit Taure. Ain gi chana konthang aduga and the queen piriba matik me ai du chap thajabale rojik che koi gi favor da partics lakan habs kharani gi manungda sungsoi soidana kanana lali bano kanana sumi bano haibado madumadi sungsoi soidana athu da matam da koi dum result lane masi laibak thibase masi ai koi da budi victim ore yare istanga sagi moina sane rules kitang isiane kitang kalan yeng chelani bache.
More Kaithal is in a pitiable condition. The market is filled with garbage. People face a lot of rainy seasons. The problem has also been ignored by the Kaithal committee. Women vendors have begged the government to look into the matter at the earliest. Meanwhile, volunteers of Hill Tribal Council (HTC) have cleaned the garbage at the grounds of St. George High School, More. HTC appealed to the public to dispose of the garbage at the appropriate places. A 5-day awareness workshop on e-waste management was inaugurated today by Shri Athim Muiva, IAS Deputy Commissioner Senapati at National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology, NAILIT, Senapati Extension Center. Chairman of Manipur Pollution Control Board and Khadi and Village Industries, MLA K. Radha Kishore officially handed over a newly constructed hall to the people at the mini secretariat Bishnupur today. Deputy Commissioner of Bishnupur M. Hare Krishna and top officials of the district were present at the event. A discussion on plastic pollution management was also held on the occasion. Speaking on the occasion, MLA Radha Kishore asserted that it is our duty to keep the environment neat and clean. He also announced the setting up of an eco-tourism park in the secretariat at the earliest. Parliamentary Secretary Awangbo Newmai said there will be a huge development in the state if the government employees perform their duties with commitment and responsibility. He was speaking at his reception organized by the Minor Irrigation Department at their office in Lamphilpat. Principal Secretary of Minor Irrigation J.C. Ramthanga and Chief Engineer of the department L. Gaurakishore were also present on the occasion. Gaurakishore urged the Parliamentary Secretary to look into the maintenance of the minor irrigation schemes to avoid public directing their anger towards the department during damages. He also appealed the Parliamentary Secretary to look into the promotion of staff and work charge regularization to make it a full-fledged department.
All the publics will blame somebody, and the officers, the government will blame somebody. Sitting blame. Let us begin from ourselves. isa isa di house ai di picture banina ai gi thodi khajik tani habdo khan biya state se uplift tawda chawkhat thorang da nangi srup su chawna le akoi gi state se soidanama atop state kumna advance oiba yamna santi leba yamna develop oiba aduguma state oirakini.
International Peace and Social Advancement, IPSA, and Manipur University Students' Union jointly organizes a one-day discussion on Anglo-Manipur War 1891 at the lecture hall of Department of Teacher Education, Manipur University today. It was organized as a part of the yearly observance of Dark Day in memory of April 27, 1891. BJP Wabagai Mandal has claimed that the Wabagai MLA Fajur Rahim and his nominees has taken away the rice for 8 to 9 months supposed to be distributed to the public under National Food Security Act (NFSA). Speaking to media persons at Manipur Press Club today, President of the Mandal, Elangbam Shyam, has asked the MLA and his nominees to clarify within 30 days. He stated that they have a written statement from the CAF and PD Thoubal district with regards to the matter. Kakching Gram Panchayat has received rice under NFSA for only 4 months till date, while Kaira Gram Panchayat and Wabagai Gram Panchayat have received for 3 months. Rice has not been distributed for the remaining 8 to 9 months. Shyam said they will lodge a formal complaint to the Prime Minister, Union Home Minister and CAF and PD Minister of Manipur if the MLA and his nominees do not clarify within 30 days.
MLA amasung magi makhara leiban nominee singna tana biraga April kuntra boki manungda praja singda yahundriba cheng mafam khradana thamapal phangre mafam khradana thanipan phangre hairiba cheng chingse phangan bidrak bataraga di Bharat ke Prime Minister da akoi complaint tawgani loinana Union Minister Ramvilas Paswan Food Corporations of Minister da akoi tawgani loinana State ki Food Corporation Minister dasu akoi tawgani masi phawda kanata targadi akoi court ki mateng makhatana akoi logjagani.
The shooting of Ningol, a film by Sajik Thaba Film Production, which was discontinued due to technical issues, has begun today after a gap of 37 long years. Impact TV is a media partner of the film. The film is produced by Rishi Hanch, while Y. Kumarjit is a screenplay writer and late Maibam Ranchoron, the story writer. The song recording of the film was completed in 1979 and 60% of the film was shot in 1980 in 35mm celluloid. Director of the film, El Shujaganta, said the crew will try to finish the shooting and release the film within a month. The pre-production ceremony of the film was held in 2013. Now to sports news. YAS Kairang and MFSC Moirang Kampu defeated their rivals at the first Paradise Union Pundong Pampupu Cup under 17th 9A side football tournament played today. In the first league match, YSS Kairang beat FC Haikak Mapal Team A 3-2. For the winners, Arjun, Chauba and Mayamni netted a goal each. In the second league match, STT Sekta drew the match with YMC Harauro. In the third match, MFC Moirang Kampu Tres YSMC Tangkam 2-0. Before we wrap up the bulletin, a quick look at the headlines once again. Minister Biswajit assures to provide 100% funds to beneficiaries of MT and REGS funds to reach beneficiaries directly. Congress appeals the government to prepare itself to pass ILP bill in the upcoming monsoon session, says the party is open to discussions. Sit-ins continue unabated against the gang rape on 14 April Cherauba. Women organizations appealed the authority not to spare the culprits in the name of juvenile. And a public hearing held for affected people by the expansion of rail freight over depot. Malum, government assures transparency in compensation.